Welcome back to Pelangi 21. Holiday is arrive and this is what we are waiting for, so I will recommend some gay Christmas movies that you can watch this holiday. The Perfect Wedding is an American romantic comedy film directed by Scott Gabriel. It stars Eric Aragon, Roger Stewart, and Jason T. Gaffney. The story follows Paul, who is coming home for the holidays. This won't be just a regular family celebration, as his sister will be planning her wedding with her best friends Roy and Vicky. Problem is that Roy is Paul's ex-boyfriend, and the two young men haven't seen each other since their very messy breakup. Nervous about seeing his ex again, Roy talks his good friend Gavin into joining him for the weekend and pretending to be his new boyfriend. When Paul and Gavin meet, sparks of attraction fly, but Gavin thinks Roy's still hung up on Paul. You can watch this on Fandango, Prime Video, and Apple TV. The Holiday Exchange is an American romantic holiday drama film directed by Jake Helgren. It stars Taylor Frey and Rick Cosnett. The story follows Wild, who must cope with vacationing as a bachelor, so he decides to swap houses on an LGBTQ app with Oliver. In their efforts to escape their woes, they end up meeting two locals who set romance on fire from LA to the charming town of Brillfax. You can watch this on Prime Video and Apple TV. A Christmas to Treasure is an American Christmas romantic comedy film, written and directed by Jake Helgren. It stars Taylor Frey and Kyle Dean Massey. The story follows the passing of beloved Miss Marley, which reunites six estranged friends for one final hometown holiday treasure hunt. As the search unfolds and fond childhood memories are relived, sparks fly between Austin and his former best friend Everett. They find the hidden treasure, but the blossoming holiday romance between Austin and Everett may turn out to be the greatest Christmas treasure. You can watch this on Lifetime, Fandango, Prime Video, and Apple TV. Shared Rooms is an American Christmas film, written and directed by Rob Williams. It stars Daniel Lipschutz, Alex Neil Miller, and Enzo Nova. The story explores the meaning of home and family through three interrelated stories. A married couple who take in a teenage relative who was kicked out of his home after his parents discovered he was gay. A pair of roommates forced to share a bed for the week, and two men looking for a quick hookup, who end up finding a much stronger connection. You can watch this on Tubi, Fandango, Prime Video, and Apple TV. Make the Yuletide Gay is an American Christmas romantic comedy film, written and directed by Rob Williams. It stars Keith Jordan and Adamo Ruggiero. The story follows Gunn, an out-and-proud gay college student, who crawls back into the closet to survive the holidays with his family. He keeps his cool as his quirky Midwestern parents try to set him up with his high school sweetheart. But when his boyfriend shows up at their doorstep unannounced, Gunn must put on a charade to keep the relationship a secret. You can watch this on Deku, Prime Video, and Apple TV. Scrooge and Marley is a film adaptation of A Christmas Carol, which is retold from a gay perspective, co-directed by Richard Knight Jr. and Peter Neville. The film stars David Pevsner as Ben Scrooge, the man who hates the holidays, who is given the chance to begin again when he is visited by three spirits, the ghosts of Christmas, past, present, and future. Revisiting the tragic missteps of his life enables Scrooge to rediscover the joy of the holiday season and make a journey back to love. You can watch this on Prime Video and Apple TV. The Holiday Sitter is an American-Canadian romantic comedy film directed by Ali Liebert. It stars Jonathan Bennett and George Crissa. The story follows Sam, who babysits his niece and nephew before the holidays. He recruits help from their handsome neighbor Jason. Jason is the youngest of 7 and uncle to 18, moved back to Braden from Los Angeles to be with family. An unspoken mutual attraction forms between Sam and Jason as they spending time together. But Sam and Jason need to overcome their very different desires for their respective futures. You can watch this on Hallmark, Fandango, Prime Video, and Apple TV. Single All the Way is a Canadian Christmas romantic comedy film directed by Michael Mayer. It stars Michael Urie and Philemon Chambers. The story follows Peter, a social media strategist living in Los Angeles, who is tired of his entire family asking him about his single status each year. When he visits them for the holidays, he is excited to bring his new boyfriend Tim to meet them, until he finds out that Tim is married. When Tim's wife hires Peter's best friend Nick as a freelance handyman, Peter then convinces Nick to go with him and pretend that they are dating, before they can announce their fake relationship. Peter's mother tells him that she has arranged a blind date between Peter and her instructor James. You can watch this on Netflix. The Christmas Setup is an American-Canadian romantic comedy film directed by Pat Mills. It stars Ben Lewis and Blake Lee. The story follows lawyer Hugo, who returns home to Milwaukee over Christmas. While there, Hugo runs into Patrick, a boy he crushed on in high school. Hugo finds out the neighborhood's landmark train station will soon be demolished and rushes to save it. Hugo and Patrick connect, and finally have their first kiss under the northern lights. But as Hugo receives word of a big promotion requiring a move to London, he must decide what is most important to him. You can watch this on Lifetime, Fandango, Prime Video, and Apple TV. Dashing in December is an American romantic holiday drama film directed by Jake Helgren. It stars Peter Porte and Juan Pablo Di Pace. The story follows Wyatt, who finally returns home for the holidays, in an effort to convince his mother to sell the family's Colorado ranch. A romance unexpectedly ignites between Wyatt and their dashing new ranch hand Heath, who dreams of saving the beloved property and the ranch's magical winter wonderland attraction, while reawakening the spirit of Christmas in Wyatt's lonely heart. You can watch this on Prime Video and Apple TV. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notification.